From historic Fenway Park in Boston, Massachusetts, MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Houston Astros and the Boston Red Sox.
Calling the shots, I call my phone. Okay, play me overseas, making a way.
Biggest story coming into this one was what he's been able to do this past month, really putting together an outstanding 4 weeks of play, and will be a major factor in this one today.
He's been a force to be reckoned with, Boog. Elite stats and makes an impact every time he steps on the field.
What's going on, Jared? You
all right, we'll be back to
you changed your name again. Can't settle on your name, huh?
Just about ready to roll. And on the mound,
Is 7 your baseball number?
Base runners are tough to come by with him out there, Chris.
Yeah, this guy's been real stingy, man, not allowing guys to play the game, just keeping them at home plate. I mean, just ridiculous sub-1 whip. I mean, he's dominating hitters, and a guy like this on the mound, one of the elite starters in the game right now.
All right, so we took some time off to do the trade deadline. So I ended up. I don't have too many. I got a lot of the same players, but I ended up getting Jackie Robinson over Hannes Wagner, my second baseman. I ended up getting Pudge over Elias Diaz, and it wasn't necessarily these people straight up, because that wouldn't obviously work. But I ended up upgrading Pudge. I got Pudge as my starting catcher now. I got Veritek on the bench to give Pudge the day off against a lefty. I moved Beltran to my starting third base. I'm not in love with third base, but Sheffield really wasn't hitting too much for me, and he wasn't that good defensively, so I figured we'll just go with the better defender at third. I ended up picking up Brent Rooker from Oakland or Sacramento, so I think I'm going to play him at DH against lefties instead of Ted Williams, because has been going down a little bit. His average has not been good against lefties, and he doesn't have any power against lefties. So I ended up switching out who was on my bench. And I had Gary Sheffield and Elias Diaz before the deadline, and now I have Pudge and Brent Rooker. So I feel like that's an upgrade. And then I had Jackie Robinson for Hannes Wagner. As far as pitchers go, all my pitchers are pretty much the same. I didn't deal my pitchers. My pitchers have all been great. But I did get Brian Wu to put him in AAA in case I get an injury. And I got Bowden Francis. He's like my call-up after Wu in case there's 2 injuries. Yeah, he was not having a great year for Seattle, so Seattle ended up becoming a seller. So I got Wu from Seattle. My brother got Logan Gilbert and put him in the minors. He's got a 90 overall call-up in the minors. So that's a good move for him. My brother also got Cal Raleigh from Seattle and put him in the minors. So in case he has Wilson Contreras or I didn't see if he needs to be shifted. In case Wilson Contreras or Posada get hurt for him, then he can call up Cal Raleigh.
It's 0-1. 1 out, base is empty. Oh, 2 now. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
Now at the plate, Jeff Bagwell. That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
On the ground, right side, and foul ball. 2 out, space is empty. struck him out swinging. And he strikes out the side in the first.
Well, he's saying who needs the defense? An immaculate inning, 3 strikeouts, 9 pitches. We just witnessed something really special.
Yeah, we in goal mode. Going. Yeah, we in goal mode.
I don't know if you noticed, Jared, but you have a top fan crown on the stream. I don't know if you can see that, but you got a little crown next to your name, a little purple badge and a crown and a number 1.
Well, coming into this game, hitters are batting under 250 against.
I don't know if you see that or not.
So it just shows you how effective he's been. He's been able to move his pitches around, add and subtract, change up the look so that hitters don't get too comfortable and start squaring up the baseball. We'll see what he's got in this one.
So stepping in for Boston, Jackie Robinson.
Oh, I guess that resets every stream now, so I guess this is new. It resets every stream. Top 3 get special badges. Live chat resets every stream. So that makes sense.
Nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit
the GOAT, bro.
sides in terms of pitcher's arms, you're a guy that's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today with everything.
Gotta eat some grass, because goats like to eat grass.
Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And this is inside. Swing and a chopper out to short.
Okay, Jackie Robinson, let's go.
He busted it down the line for that infield single.
Boogie doesn't care how he does it.
You're going to see some, I don't know, the news on the bottom ticker is kind of weird sometimes.
Pressure on the defense as well. His wheels are
They only showed a little bit of news.
Now here is Hank Aaron. Runner at first with no outs here. Fastball for a strike.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get 1 out first.
Runner.
There goes Jackie. Pitch misses. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe it back against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him, thinking that they can even steal the base. But right here, they successfully moved that runner up to scoring position. Good job.
Fouls one off. 2-2. Robinson stands at second with no outs. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier.
So what you been up to, Jared, in the last week or so since we've chatted last?
That's off the mark, and that's ball 3.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That one the other way. Garrett makes the catch. Runner tags at second, and he makes it up to third with 1 away.
Gotcha. Yeah, sometimes there's not a whole lot going on. Sometimes no news can be good news too. So.
Leading the way offensively for this club right now, Manny Ramirez.
Boog, it's kind of a joke that this guy's got a career OPS over 900. I mean, there are a lot of players that hope that they can just do that in 1 season, but he's done it his entire career. And in reality, there's only about 60 players that can claim that type of production.
First pitch, not close. Runner on at third, 1 gone. That one ripped, but foul.
Yeah, I'm not exactly sure how I'm going to deploy my lineup on an everyday basis going forward because it's so deep now that I have Veritek on the bench against lefties, even though he's good against lefties. And
Foul ball still, 1-2.
right now, technically, I have Ted Williams on the bench against lefties. I could play him. Maybe it'll be matchup based. Maybe I'll look at the lefty if they're more prone to giving up home runs or something. Maybe I'll play Brent Rooker if they're more prone to walking people or giving up hits. Maybe I'll play Ted Williams. I don't know. But Ted hasn't gotten a lot of hits against lefties. I'm struggling a wee bit.
Pretty big 2 out at bat coming up now.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Here's a big power threat. Manny Ramirez. And a foul ball. 2 outs with a runner at third. And that's fouled off. Swing and a miss, and that is that. The Red Sox turned away in the first. We played an inning in Boston. No score here on the show. Back now at Fenway. Now it's Yordan Alvarez. Alvarez went deep in his most recent game. Martinez back to work. There's a strike. Martinez, a righty that throws with power. Over 200 career wins, and of course has a Cy Young to his credit. Tosses to first, and they get the out on Alvarez.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter, Lance Berkman.
And now here's the veteran DH, Lance Berkman. Right through there for a strike.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
And that's
Inside,
off the inside edge. And the count even 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Second inning here, no score.
Bergman was a really good player in his day. I feel like the Astros are kind of struggling a little bit on this game. He's a 96. 380-ish, 360-ish career home runs in real life. Good batting average. He's just a solid player. Switch hitter, they called him the Big Puma.
Stays alive. One down, base is empty. And a breaking ball misses outside. And that's ball 4.
Nope.
And that's their first base runner of the game.
Oh, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
And here is Yainer Diaz. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. That to right. Aaron gets under it. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Batting 7th, the third baseman, Isaac Paredes.
Isaac Paredes will hit next. In for a strike, 0-1.
I mean, that's perfect location, right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
That misses the zone, and it's a ball and a strike. Swing and a miss, struck him out. So the Astros. We head to the bottom of the second. And stepping in for Boston, Willie Mays. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply. First pitch misses.
When you have a real athletic player and who's able to do the baseball mechanical things really well, look out, because the sky's the limit on that potential.
Check swing, and he went 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that skips in the dirt. On the ground. Biggio sends it to first. Mays retired at first. And next for the Red Sox, David Ortiz. There's the strike. And it's even up.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So that's a good take by him.
Carl Dixon doing the umpiring behind the plate.
And Boog, I'm not sure if it's because he sort of sets up higher than most, but one thing to be aware of with Dixon is the high strike. Not usually a big deal because most players are swinging at pitches up there, but we may see some surprise looks from hitters from time to time because that's just so unusual.
Pudge Rodriguez getting ready to hit. 5th in home runs in the American League. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. How much were you aware of the umpire scouting report, or even who was going to be umpiring?
Not a whole lot. I mean, there were a couple of umpires that weren't real good, but outside of that, you just kind of went into the game, especially back when I was playing.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. Hops over the wall, and that's an automatic double. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 guys, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
And another ball.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch 2-out double made this inning interesting.
And that one misses up and in. And now 3-0. Rodriguez on at second with 2 down. And there's the automatic. Fastball in the inside corner for a strike.
What, the last inning? I don't know if you missed anything.
Breaking ball in there.
What? That was way off the plate. Oh my goodness, that was a terrible call.
But that's okay as long
What?
as you get results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Welcome back. And coming off a series where
That might be one of the worst calls I've seen on the season. That was way off the plate. That wasn't even close. Look where this ball ends up. This ain't even close to the... It's not even close to clipping the plate. Come on, that's so inside.
late swing fouled off. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
He's really trying to stay back for something off speed. That's why he was so tardy on that swing.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
That was a well-executed slider away for the strikeout right there. First 2 pitches filled up the zone and got him ahead 0-2 in the count. And at that point, you can start expanding the zone as a pitcher. He made him chase and got the quick strikeout.
Chas McCormick in the box now. No balls and a strike. One down, base is empty. And a foul ball. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. On the run, throw to first. Pretty nice play there.
Let's go, Ozzy. You beast.
And the exchange to get the throw off to first just shows you why he's one of the best shortstops around. So smooth, yet so quick at the same time. And any slower, and those wheels burning down the first baseline are going to turn that into an infield hit.
Biggio in the box with 2 gone. And takes a look at a called strike.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
I love Ozzy's defense. They didn't call him the Wizard for nothing. That's why he's on my team, for that defense up the middle.
Inning number 3. No score. Back in Boston. Now here is Adrian Beltre.
Third baseman, Adrian Beltre.
That one inside, and it's 1-0. Just missed. That misses, and that's ball 3. Right through there for a strike. Fought off foul. Three-2 on the way. Got him looking, and he didn't like the call. So he gets the call and picks up the strikeout looking.
Sometimes with a good hitter at the plate, he'll be the one to get the benefit of the doubt if he lays off on a close pitch like that, but just not right there.
This umpire just calling anything close to the zone, huh?
2 strikes.
Jackie Robinson up next for the Red Sox. Line drive, makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Hank, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Still tied.
Oh, but he doesn't want to call that one a strike.
And that one lifted in the air center field. McCormick has it sized up. Hauls it in to end the inning. On to the 4th, still scoreless. Welcome back as we take a check of the current standings.
Jeremy
That's off the inside corner, and that's ball 1.
Well, these Astros, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Next offering is fouled back. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Swing and a foul out of play. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Quite the start to this game on the mound. Looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch-outs already. So this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure him out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here.
Stepping in, the long ball threat, Jeff Bagwell. Rolled softly, but that goes foul.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Fourth inning underway, no score. Next offering is outside.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Fouls it off, still 1-2.
Ooh, we got away with one there. Bagwell's a bad man. That's not a hitter you want to leave in or over the plate pitch to.
That one is upstairs.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
One down, base is empty. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Williams. That's out number 2. Here's Yordan Alvarez.
Up next for the Astros,
scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful when you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug and these type of home run totals.
Well, it's a good pitch there.
Counts 1-0.
Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Two outs. That's out to center field. Williams sizing this one up. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. Nothing across here this half. We're midway in the 4th. We're tied 0-0. Back here at Fenway,
Leading
John
off,
Sciambi and
for
Chris
the Red
Singleton
Sox,
with you.
the
And
left
leading
fielder,
off the bottom of the
Ted
4th, Ted Williams.
Williams.
In there at the knees. Strike 1. That one's upstairs, ball 1. Way out front for strike 2.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
And that's way high. And it's 2-2. And down on strikes. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
Wow, that's a tough call for the
Now
hitter,
batting,
but the
the
pitcher will
designated
take
hitter,
that all day
Manny.
long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
And a swing and a miss.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
And that's in for a strike. And there's a ball.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. Picks up strikeout number 7.
We're going to take a look at the pitch sequence of that at bat, and the thing to notice are
Now
the pitch
batting, the
locations.
center
Every
fielder,
single
Willie.
one of them on the edges of the strike zone.
Hey.
As a hitter, that can be pretty frustrating because you don't expect the pitcher to be able to make quality pitches one after another like that. And so those are tough spots to do damage, and a great demonstration of pitch command, and it got him a punch out that time.
Right through there for a strike. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And that's down and away.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
Next offering in there for a strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes. That one missed. David Ortiz waiting to bat for the Red Sox. Up and in, ball 4.
Boog, if I were him, I'd be nibbling around the plate as well. I mean, this guy's just capable of hitting pitches outside of the zone and driving them a long way.
And now the first baseman, David Ortiz. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Just missed.
No, the 2-out walk. Got to erase that and really go to work on the hitter. You got to go ahead and just let him steal if he's going to. Try to create the swing and miss and get out of this jam.
And that drops in for a strike. And you wonder, is he in his head a little bit?
Even if the base runner doesn't steal right here, what's great is that he is dividing the attention of the pitcher and may serve to get his
swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. And it's off the top of the wall. Mays coming home.
That might be gone.
Runner puts on the brakes at second.
Comes through with the RBI. Put a great swing on that pitch to deep center field, and we knew it was going to be close, but just not quite enough. And I'm sure a few of his teammates might be yelling weight room at him right now, but he should definitely feel good about that one.
So runner at second, 2 down. So stepping in for Boston, Pudge Rodriguez.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Inside. And the count is 1-1. Back when you played, it wasn't the empirical data we have now. It was a guy with a ruler and a diamond taking a colored pencil and drawing a line where he thought someone had hit the ball, right?
That, or just going off of gut or feel. What does it look like his swing is today? What's the pitcher throwing? They are sticking to the metrics and what seemed to be most consistent for that hitter, regardless of who the pitcher is on the mound.
Runner at second, 2 down. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Next one misses, and that's ball 3. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout. Red Sox with an RBI double. It's now a 1-0 ball game. Ready now for the 5th inning. So now the Astros designated hitter, Lance Berkman. Martinez back to work. Just missed. Berkman goes 6'1", over 1,000 runs batted in his career, and he's usually a first baseman, but today he's the designated hitter. Beltre makes the catch for the out, and there's 1 down. And here's the catcher, Yainer Diaz. Flied to right his first time. Clips the outside corner. That's strike 1.
Over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
This one in the air, right field. They got it for out number 2. Isaac Paredes up next for the Astros. Struck out swinging his first time. That one catches the zone, and that's strike 1. The Stros yet to pick up a hit here. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Astros are down quietly. They still trail 1-0. Back here in Boston, we head to the bottom of the 5th. And stepping in for Boston, Ozzie Smith.
Red Sox, the shortstop, Ozzie.
Line drive. And that gets down for a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Now batting.
Now the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. Struck out looking at his first at bat. And that one upstairs, ball one.
You know, these Red Sox doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. The starter's pitch count is high because they've worked the count full against him 5 different times. Their pitch selection's been off the charts today.
And now 2-1. Smith on at first, nobody out. There goes Ozzie. There's a ball. Safe at second, and that was not close.
You know, nights like this, when it seems harder to score, I like the call to put him in motion and try to steal the base. Ball's not carrying, no home runs so far, so trying to manufacture some offense like this may be the way to go.
Pena fires over to first, and that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
That one fouled off. In the dirt. Runner at second here, one gone. Up and in, 1-2 to count.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Man at second. On the ground, right side. Biggio sends it to first. They get the out on Robinson. Hank Aaron up next for the Red Sox. There's a strike.
Well, impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, then you can play around a little bit more as the at-bat expands.
That one is blasted left field towards the monster. Here comes the Wizard, and he scores. And they lead by 2.
Well, that's a lonely feeling for an outfielder. The read wasn't great, and it really hurts when it costs your team a run.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Astros bullpen. Christian Javier is done, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back. Righty reliever out of the pen, Cole Winn.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their play. There's a chance to fight back into the game.
So runner at second, 2 down. Williams now at the plate. Just missed. Next offering is in for a strike.
Good pitch to hit on a tee up in the zone. I think he was looking for something else right there.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Man on second, 2 down. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. Here comes hammering Hank around third. He'll score, and they're up by 3.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. You can't do much better than that on a pitch that far outside of the strike zone. Got him in a chase on the 2-strike count, but he wasn't fooled. He hit that ball really well.
Next to hit, Manny Ramirez. 0 for 2 in this one. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Next offering misses down and away. Lined into left center field, and that's going to fall for a hit. And now two aboard.
Now batting, center fielder, Willie.
Willie Mays digging in now. He's 0 for 1. Just missed. Traffic on the bases with 2 already in to score. Last half of inning number 5. And another ball.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Pena got him on the off-balance throw. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. So it's 2 runs on 4 hits. No errors, and a couple left on. We're through 5. It's the Red Sox 3, and the Astros. Top 6, and now the right fielder, Stone Garrett.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot. Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Trying to bunt his way on. Bare hands it. Tough play. It's there, and that's a great play.
Let's go, Pedro. Good fielding.
Now batting, the center fielder, Chas McCormick.
And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder, Chas McCormick. Right through there for a strike.
So, Boog, you went to college in this town. What was it like for you being a college student and having the opportunity to bounce over here to Fenway Park and see some games?
Yeah, in fact, 1990, a couple of college classmates and I, we were in college. We bought standing room tickets, and then the next night got a chance to see the ground to third. Throw to first in time.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Biggio stands in now and watches strike 1. Next offering is in for a strike.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
That one off the mark, and the count is 1-2.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this.
Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. So he's through 6 no-hit innings now. It's the Red Sox 3 and the Astros nothing. Back inside Fenway Park. Now, David Ortiz.
The first baseman, David Ortiz.
That one finds the zone, and that is strike 1. You know, Singy, they talk about Red Sox Nation, but there is something to that because the Boston Red Sox aren't just about Boston or Massachusetts. It's that whole New England area. So you're talking about Maine, New Hampshire, Vermont, Northern Connecticut. There's a whole segment of the country that is locked in on the Boston Red Sox pitch to pitch throughout the summer. He's there. He's got it. And a quick out number 1.
Rodriguez.
And now it's the catcher for the Red Sox, Pudge Rodriguez. 1 for 2. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
They travel really well, and I think Red Sox fans are sprinkled all over the country.
And that's way high. And now it's even 1-1. That one ripped right center field. This one's got a chance. And that one is off the wall. In safely with a double, his second of the day.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
Now it's going to be Ozzie Smith. Throws to first, and there are 2 outs.
The third baseman, number 5,
Adrian Beltre up next for the Red Sox. And that's downstairs. Ball one. The other way, and foul ball. Rodriguez on third with 2 out. Next offering upstairs. Upstairs.
Love how this guy grinds out at bats. I mean, he's down there at the bottom of the lineup in the 9-hole, but he's worked himself into a really good hitter's count, trying to pick up a 2-out RBI.
Next offering in there for a strike. And that's strike 2. 2 outs and a runner at third here in the bottom of the 6th. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
So the lineup flips over. Now here's the Red Sox leadoff hitter, Jackie Robinson. 1 for 3. Edge of the zone for a strike, and it's 0-1.
There it was, a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Corners are occupied with 2 down.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
2 on, 2 outs. Ground ball up the middle. Pena takes it to the base for the force out, and that is that. Boston strands a pair, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year.
Funk up the place. We're just trying to dance, yo. Turn up the bass.
Tap foul at the plate.
Ball 1.
Swings through that.
Timing issues can snowball quickly, and that's what we're witnessing here. This lineup's inability to lock onto the pitcher's delivery is causing a few awkward swings.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment move, get back on track. His team needs him.
Bagwell in the box now as he leaves that one up high. The Astros still looking for their first hit in this one. And a strike in there. The 1-1 is fouled off. Just misses the mark outside the zone. Got him swinging. Chris, third time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today. Economical with the pitch count.
Alvarez in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball.
Well, it's been a very impressive outing so far. His command has been a big part of it. Even when he misses outside the strike zone, which is exactly what a pitcher wants.
There's a strike at the knees.
1 ball.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. And a good eye there. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And he strikes out the side for the 4th time today. Astros go down 1-2-3. They trail in this one 3-0. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Miguel Castro.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year. So the defense should be active.
Hank leading things off. It takes a strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
The 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That's a little bit low.
And that's a strike. What is this? This umpire's been all over the place today.
That one misses. 3-2 down.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Foul off the plate. They'll do it again. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Castro deals. Ground ball to Bagwell. And he takes it himself for the out. And next for the Red Sox, Ted Williams. That one's in there. It's 0-1. The Astros have some action in their pen. Taylor Scott up and loosening in the pen. Dubin also throwing. Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the bottom of the 7th. Not close with that one. And that's ball 1. And that drops in for a strike.
And over here, like, and 2 light tops, down,
Ball 2.
and up again. Now go home, and you go. Let us show you how you can access $45,000 or more.
And now the count is full. And another power hitter lurking in the on-deck circle. Battling here as he fouls it away. The 3-2 is outside and it's ball 4.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch. And I tell you what, he earned that ball.
So a man at first. Manny Ramirez up next for the Red Sox. Looks like we've got a substitution at first. Pinch running for Boston, Pete Crow Armstrong. Close but called the ball. 1-0. Crow Armstrong at first, 1 gone. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Runner on the go. That one ripped. And that's a fair ball. Coming home. He will score. Go to second, not in time. He's there easily.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one. Ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in the mechanics.
One out. Runner at second. So stepping in for Boston, Willie Mays. That misses the zone.
Have a good game.
One out and a runner at second. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. Coming home.
Let's go. We increase this lead.
And it's an RBI single. It's 5-0. One down. And stepping in for Boston, David Ortiz. Close one, doesn't get the call. And it's 1-0. Still only one out here in the inning. And that is out of play. Swing and a ground ball, and that's just foul. Man at first, one away. Breaking ball inside, and that's ball 2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Line drive, caught.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes
Now
it takes
batting,
away. He did
catcher,
everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
Pudge Rodriguez up next for the Red Sox. He's one of the best players in the game. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Alvarez pulls it in on the run. So it's, and we're back. Also set for the start of the inning. Now here's the Astros designated hitter. It's Berkman. And this lineup is still hitless as we begin the 8th.
You know, he's been so great today. Really just throwing whatever the catcher puts down. I mean, hasn't shaken off the catcher very much at all today.
That's in there. That's strike 1. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Dennis Eckersley, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. Miller, the lefty, warming up as well.
2 strikes.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
And it's fouled away. The Red Sox leading by 5, and we're in the top of the 8th. And that's outside. Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts.
Well, right now he's in cruise control, autopilot, just dominating these hitters. I mean, it doesn't look like it's a fun at bat. And all of a sudden, you become in awe of this guy on the mound. Somebody's got to break this thing up. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Got to put a ball in play.
Pop foul out of play off to the right. And that's outside.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
On the ground, Robinson. Over to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Astros go to the pen, and here comes Taylor Scott.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Smith in the box now. No balls and a strike. Fouled off left side. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, that was a really good job setting him up right there. Pitcher and catcher working together to finish him off with the fastball. And even though the location probably wasn't what he wanted, the sequence is what got the job done. Clearly late with the swing after seeing the off-speed stuff on the pitch before.
Ball, that pitch is out.
So now 1-2. Hit in the air, center field. McCormick has it sized up. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away.
Yeah, I'm looking at his body language, and he just doesn't seem like things are in sync. And the ball's just not coming off his bat the way it did earlier in the regular season.
Robinson in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. And there's the strike.
All right, now he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
The 0-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And they'll do it again. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. On to the 9th we go, and a no-hitter on the line when we get back. Back here at Fenway Park, we go to the 9th. Now it's the right fielder. Stone Garrett. Everyone's attention on the no-hit bid now. 3 tough outs to get. 3 outs from a no-hitter.
Second base. Number 2.
That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
You can only imagine the nerves that some of the defensive players have right now. You've got to have the mindset, I want the ball hit to me, but in front of that, you hope that he strikes the hitter out.
Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K. A big performance on the mound. Lots of strikeouts. That was number 14.
Yeah, clearly trusting his stuff in this one, Boog. Feeling really good about what he's working with, and that really allows a guy to attack hitters. You know, such an important mindset to have out there on the mound, especially when you're ahead in the count with 2 strikes.
Base is empty, 1 away. You're in the top of the 9th. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count 1-1.
Right through there for a strike.
Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. And that one is inside. Swings and misses. Now only one out remaining. Craig Biggio digs in now. He's on the verge of a milestone. His next home run will be the 300th of his career. Defense has been a huge factor today, but a chance for the no-no right here. Biggio looking to hit career homer number 300 in this game. Hit to right, and that should do it. He puts it away. It's a no-hitter.
Congratulations to him. He was dominant all game long. Got some really nice play behind him defensively. It seemed like everyone was on board, pulling for him to finish the no-hitter, but most importantly, get the W for the team.
Yes, sir. Pedro Martinez was one walk away from a perfect game. 15 strikeouts, one walk, no hits. No hitter, Pedro Martinez, baby. Walked Lance Berkman in like the second inning or third inning, maybe. That was it. Absolutely dominating. Alright, well, my brother just got a game to play next, and then maybe tonight I'll get my second game in. I don't know, we'll see. Against J.R. Richard. I expect that to be a little bit closer of a game. Houston's not a terrible team, while their record's not great.
Taking a ball game for two, it's a great experience.
Yeah, look at all. I'll show you the trades real quick here, Jared. Look at all these moves. So transactions completed, trades. All right, so here was the deadline deals. And these are literally all deadline deals. This is why it took us a little while. All right, so deadline. I got a backup second baseman call-up. So got some depth. Grabbed Mark Davis in the Padres. Traded Ben Brown and a prospect for Brian Wu, so he could be my call-up. And my brother did some deals. He got Mantiply to be a call-up as a lefty reliever for him. And then my brother traded 3 prospects for Cal Raleigh. And he traded 2 prospects for Alex Gordon to be his backup outfielder and third baseman on his bench. Then he traded for Salvador Perez for some prospects. Then he flipped Perez, Hunter Gaddis, and a prospect for Joe Nathan. Then he also traded for Bryce Miller for 3 prospects. Then he flipped Miller and 2 more prospects back to the Mariners to upgrade to Logan Gilbert. Well, there's only one Griffey on the game now. I think they took senior off. But yeah, no, Ken Griffey, I'll show you his stats here in a second. Then he ended up trading George Brett because he wanted to flip him for Dick Allen. Then he traded Mickey Mantle to get Ricky Henderson instead because he wanted some more speed, more of a leadoff hitter against lefties. Got Jacob Young for some backup depth. And he got Tanner Bybee for some depth. Then I traded for Dalton Varsho for some prospects. And I traded Varsho and Gary Sheffield to get McGuire and Brent Worker. Then I traded 3 prospects to get Sandy Alcantara from the Marlins. And I traded Mark Davis, who I acquired before. There are a couple prospects from the A's. Then I traded Sandy to the Brewers for a couple prospects. Then I flipped those prospects I got from the A's to the Blue Jays for Jose Bautista. And I flipped Honus Wagner and Jose Bautista to the Dodgers to get Jackie Robinson. And I picked up Pepois from the Rays for a couple prospects. Then I traded Elias Diaz, Pepois, and Mark Big Mac to the Mets. Oh yeah, he's a guy in your team. Then for Mike Piazza, and then I traded Piazza and a starting pitcher and a relief pitcher for Pudge and a couple prospects. Then I traded a couple more prospects for a backup first baseman, the Pasquatch. He's in my minors now. Flipped 2 more prospects for another pitching depth. And then the CPU made a couple trades. They traded Bangaliers for 2 guys. And Marlins sold off Max Meyer. So that was our trade deadline. I didn't even see what Max Meyer's rated on this game. Oh, he's not even that good. But yeah, we'll go to Seattle. Griffey's got some power, but his OPS is 816, which is underwhelming. Slugging's underwhelming. His OPS or on base percentage is underwhelming. 7 steals caught 6 times. So he's just been a little underwhelming. I'm sure his defense has been fine. He had no errors. Oh, you relocated your team?
Phillies, Dodgers, they get the Twins, and then Houston, another first-place team.
Yeah, he hasn't been that great. But all right, Jared, I'm out of here, man. I hope to catch you later. Peace out.